What's up, Throd Squad? So today we are gonna be working on the pit bikes. I know everyone wants pit bike content, but the pit bike is coming together. This one right here, I've already had an issue with my Mikuni carb, so I'm gonna take it apart right now, clean it all up. Little Legends PW50. Yeah, I love how well this little thing runs now. Just put it in start. Here we are. You can give it a kick. Thing fires right up. Just put it to run. And it's off. Little dude's gonna have a lot of fun with this thing. I got it running today. I got the carb cleaned up. It was running before, but it was really hard to start. So I'm gonna tear apart this Mikuni carburetor and figure out the issue on my knockoff Mikuni carb, because it doesn't want to idle very well and it wants me to have the idle set super high so it runs. So I'm gonna take this thing off real quick and see what's going on with it. So let's get to it. So I think I found out the problem. I pulled this apart, it was cracked, so it probably wasn't creating a good seal, and it was probably letting air get into the motor. So right now, what I'm gonna be doing is I'm gonna be swapping this out. I have another one here. If you guys haven't noticed, right here, looking at it, you know, I got a lot of dirt over here sitting on from, I don't know if it's gas leaking out or from what it is, but here's the carb right here. So I'm gonna take it apart real fast and I'm gonna check all the jets, make sure that everything is flowing through it, and then I'm gonna put it back on and hopefully this thing starts back up, because I have been having issues with it, which is why I haven't been riding it. I have been kind of focusing on getting Alyssa's bike ready, the PW50 ready. I wanna get this thing ready, and I also wanna get the Apollo ready. This bike only has maybe 3 hours on it, and the carb's clogged up and dirty because it's been sitting for about a year now, not being ridden. So let me get back to finishing this real quick, and I'll give you guys an overview of what was going on with this. I know everybody's been wanting pit bike content, and we've been working on the boat, we've been working on the right-hand drive 240 180SX, and so I really want to get all this stuff done because the weather's getting nice. I have 1 day a week off, so I do want to go riding very soon, hopefully next weekend, so we get some riding footage. And I am going to be doing the SSR versus Apollo video for you guys very soon, because we put Alyssa's SSR all the way back to stock, so that way we can have it ready for you guys and have a good comparison video. So let's get this done. All right, so with this car being brand new, I opened it up. I realized that I couldn't originally see any air through it, or any light through it. So now you can see some light through it. I don't know if you guys are gonna be able to see it on camera, but this car is brand new. So what I ended up having to do is I ended up having to take my wire wheel over here and get a pair of pliers, pull off one of those little grooves, put it in here and clean it all out. I've heard a lot of people complain about this on this channel specifically, and I'm like so sick of carburetor work, guys. So this should fix the problem. I mean, this carburetor, as you guys can see, this thing is spotless. It's brand new. It's only got one ride on it. So I'm about to put my main jet back on there, get it out. Also, Nibby USA reached out to us. Apparently they want to send us some stuff. So I said, all right, if you guys got new products and new carbs and stuff like that, we'll test them out and review them for you guys. So if that's something you guys want to see, make sure you hit that thumbs up button. But for now, we're going to get this thing running hopefully today. We're going to have this thing running good. We're going to have all the bikes in here running good today, except for this one, because this one I'm not finished yet. And I definitely want to take my time with getting the YZ build fully completed. This thing is sick. If for those of you guys who are new to the channel, this is a 2002 YZ 250, and I have been completely redoing the whole thing, polished up the whole motor, polished up the swing arm, and polished up the triple clamps, powder coated the frame. The list goes on and on. There's just way too much for this, especially. Yeah, no, we're gonna get back to this. So let me throw this back together, throw it on the bike, and we'll get going on that. If you guys wanna see this stuff, I have a full entire playlist of this bike being built, so you guys can go check that out. So let's get back to this. I'm gonna put it back together and we'll see how it goes. All right, so carburetor's back on. Here's the moment of truth. We'll see if this thing fires right up. Oh, the choke hits on the new setup, but I'll put the choke on real fast, turn the fuel on to reserve. There should hopefully be some, yeah, there's a little bit of fuel in there. So give it the old redneck shake. So let's see this thing. So will it fire up? probably gotta get some gas in that setup. So. Oh. Take it for a rip. We'll see how this thing does. It sounded better than it did. I might have to adjust that air screw. So let's go take it for a rip and we'll see how it goes. Alright, so for the first time in a long time, my SSR is actually running good again. Heck yes. Alright, so 3 bikes down. We got this one to go. This one, I'm definitely gonna have to like chem dip the carburetor because I talked to a lot of people and they said that with these carburetors, if there's just any dust in them, they run like trash. So this bike is next on the list to get running today. So it just runs like trash. So as soon as you like twist the throttle, it like dies. So I'm really happy to have this thing running and ripping again. It is friggin' awesome. Super excited about it. And so 3 bikes are running good. We just need to get the 4th bike running good, the 5th bike running good, the 6th bike running good. And if you guys are wondering where the KX is, it's just not here right now. I actually ended up giving it to my old boss and he's gonna have it and do whatever he wants with it. The only reason why I did this is I just don't have the time for all these projects going on right now. And I would really like to focus more on getting the pit bike stuff put out for you guys to get more pit bike content. We're talking about getting new bars this year. We're talking about doing a few other upgrades to this thing. Try to get a little bit more power out of them. Yeah, I'm not really sure what else we want to do to them yet, but we do have some ideas. As you guys can see, we put Alyssa's back to stock. Gave hers the 2021 style plastics and put it all back to basically being 100% stock bike, except for obviously the grips and the levers, which basically puts it at the same thing as the Apollo is right now. So the Apollo, I'm about to take it apart right now and get this thing running as well. So let's take the carburetor out of this thing and let's see if we can get this thing to run. All right, last but not least, the Apollo RFZ, and here we go. Time to take this carb off. Yeah, so I took this carb off and went to go take it apart and realized it's a sealed carburetor. No adjustments on the bottom, so you can't adjust anything. So yeah, me cleaning this thing out is not gonna happen. So I'm probably gonna have to buy a Mikuni knockoff for this thing because there's no way of getting this thing to run without one. So good way to go. You suck, Apollo. You really suck. All right, well, time to put this thing back on. All right, so I know today's video is probably a little boring. It probably wasn't too much to it, but I just wanted to give you guys an update, let you guys know what's going on. But here we go. We've organized the whole shop, locked up all the bikes, got everything all hooked up together, and we got this bike running good. We got this bike running good, this bike running good. The Apollo, I'm ordering a Mikuni carburetor for it, which is going to be okay because even in the comparison video, it'll be Mikuni and Mikuni. So we will actually still be SSR versus Apollo video when that comes out. The 150, we took it to the shop. It's not running good. We're going to need to take this carburetor off and completely dip it and let it soak for probably, I'm probably going to let it soak for like 2 days. The YZ, nothing happened to that thing today. I am waiting on one more bolt for that thing to get here so I can finish this thing up and get it running. I need one more bolt and fluids, but that'll be running soon. Legends 50, definitely running really good. I ordered some parts for it, so the little build's gonna be coming along. We got a new blue Yamaha seat cover. We have, are we getting plastics for it, or are we gonna let them trash these first?
Yeah, we're gonna let them trash these first.
Yeah, we're gonna let him trash these first. We are gonna be obviously coming through and doing like a full cleanup, like taking off all this blue tape that's on it. And oh, we're putting new grips on too? Yeah, we're gonna put new grips on here. So this thing is going to be cleaned up. We are gonna be sanding down the pink on here. I'm gonna be sanding those down, and I'm gonna be painting white. So this way his bike will be blue and white instead of like girly colors, just because I don't think he's gonna want to ride it. He doesn't care what color it looks like, but we care. This was actually the same exact color as my first PW50 that I ever owned, so it's actually really cool. I think it's even the same year as my PW50 was. It would be kind of shocking if we could find out in the pink slip and everything if this really was my actual first PW50, because it looks identical, guys. Like even down to the same everything on this bike looks identical to what I had when I was a kid. It'd be kind of ironic if that really was. That'd be actually really cool. You know, I learned on it and he learned on it. So everything else that's going on with the channel, guys, just let you know, we are going to be doing more pit bike content because everyone wants more pit bike content, and we're going to try to stay away from doing the 240 content and dropping as much content on the boat. You know, I mean, I'm still going to be putting some of the boat content up here because I like to build toys that are affordable to the everyday working person. So if it's something that you want to do and you can do it, you know, we got dirt bikes, cars, we got boats, we got go-karts. We even have Little Legends UTV over here. So this thing is freaking sweet. Remote control, has a radio, it's Bluetooth, so I can play my own music while he's out cruising around in it. It is a little dirty. We did pick it up about a month ago. Oh, about a month and a half ago, right? So that thing's pretty sweet. I'll do a video on that for you guys. But as far as everything goes, we're going to mainly be sticking to the pit bike stuff, pit bike mods, pit bike upgrades. We already have quite a bit of upgrades on our pit bikes, so it's just coming down to more and more stuff. Possibly maybe doing a pit bike actual build, or we just really want to get out there and go do some riding, guys, because that's why I really want to get them running today, because I want to get out there and go riding. It's been how long since we've gone riding? Like 2 months?
Long.
Yeah, it's been like 2 months since we've gone riding. So the next video that you guys should be really hyped for, though, is the SSR versus Apollo. We are going to be going out there with the GoPro Hero 9. We're going to be going out there with the GoPro Hero 4. We're going to be going out there with the drone. We're going to be going out there with me wearing a chest cam, Alyssa wearing a chest cam. We're also going to try to get other people.
And I think that'll be the first view of me having
the chest
a
cam.
GoPro on.
Yeah, probably. So we're going to be doing like a really cool review video. We might actually get another person to come and review these bikes with us. This is my buddy Jeremy. We're gonna give him a call and see if he wants to come up. He's been riding for a while too, so this way he can give you another opinion that's not biased by either one of us, just because we've been riding the SSR for so long that I figured, why not call up one of our buddies that's never ridden either one of them, and then we can go from there to see which one he personally likes better as well. I mean, I'm kind of biased already on the SSR because of the lightweight. It's the same power, lighter weight.
Well, and because we already did a review on it, and we already told you guys we would go with the SSR. So we are biased, but it will be nice to have someone who's not. Yeah, and it'll also be nice because we haven't actually taken the Apollo out on the trails yet. Yeah, that's true. This has only been really ridden around like our property and stuff like that. So for the Apollo going out and being trail riding and with the bigger tires, I'm curious to see. Might even change our mind.
It might even change our mind. But until next time, we'll see you guys later. Remember, dream big, stay happy.
Bye.
Bye.